Just breathing today, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That is woman with the smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello out there to the murky depths of live stream. How the hell are you guys? Hello, Free the People. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Stella. Good to see you. Shauna. Hello, gorgeous. Zero the Hero. Kez. Old Wrinkly Wiener. Tia. Have a wonderful day at school. Good luck on your midterms. Please let me know how you do. I know you're going to ace them, but let me know how you do. Hello, I think Zero, I said hi to you. If I didn't, hello. Hey, Pam. Diabetics get pancreatic cancer more than non-diabetics. And that's painful and so brutal. Like, why would you even like want to put your body through that or welcome that? You know what I mean? Hello, runs with scissors. Hello, hello. Okay, so this afternoon I have a doctor's appointment. Not from me losing my voice. I'm just happen to be losing my voice, but I feel fine. I don't know why. Maybe I talk too much, probably. But I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna be out of the office this afternoon. So Foodie goes live. Basically, I can't snipe it today, and I didn't want to be super far behind. So I thought I would take you on a journey over on Twitter. We can gossip, talk some shit. There's some music involved. Foodie Beauty's feet, but like not the feet we've seen recently, okay? Her feet stuffed into high heels back in Canada. Okay, these puppies, I don't remember them. Maybe there was just so much going on in Canada. I wasn't paying attention to her feet, but they were really bad then. So, can you imagine what they really look like without the filters now? So this is your sign, by the way. If you're eating, you may want to finish it up before we get to Foodie Beauty's feet. I don't know. There's other gross things over there. We're just gonna go over there, okay? I think I've prepared you enough. Hey, I always love your Twitter recaps. I seriously have the best time over on Twitter. It's like one of those things. Okay, if you're gonna have a Twitter, you just know how to. You have to stay out of the bullshit. Basically, it could be really fucking toxic, or you can have a grand old time over there. Me, I have a grand old time over there. Um, really fast. If you are a Breezy Bunch member, I made a channel for YouTube, basically a channel where we can go over there and talk about music, Foodie Beauty, whatever we see happening on YouTube if you want to. So it's a channel for everybody. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't share anything personal, okay? Just don't. Don't tell us how many kids you have and the city you live in. Please don't tell us your street name. Nothing like that. This channel is just specifically going to be for YouTube or Twitter shit talking, whatever we feel like doing. Okay. So if you are a Breezy Bunch member, please reach out to me. I'm on Twitter. Erin is also on Twitter. If I'm unavailable for anything like Discord channel wise, like Erin is your go to person. Or Free the People as well. Free the People can help out. But Aaron's at, so if you just search me on Twitter, you can search Just Breezin' Today and you can DM me there. If that doesn't work, I'm also on Instagram. I just have to remember to go check it. Search Just Breezin' Today. Aaron is also on Twitter. Hold on, let me find your at because I just talk at you. Well, no, I mean, we have conversations, but like, I don't specifically pay attention to anybody's at, is what I'm trying to say. But sometimes I do talk at you, Aaron. I'm sure I do. Okay, just search Aaron underscore AND03 and it should come up. Hey, Megan, feet filters. Yep, no longer wanting my lunch. Hey, Poetic Justice. Oh my gosh, I'm going to smoke with you. I'll be vaping through this live stream. I never get notifications, but I caught you today. Hello, Boo Squeezy. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I still haven't figured out Twitter. Well, you should. It's a good time over there. I basically get all my news from over there. Stay on top of Foodie Beauty, talk my shit. But again, just like if you're on Twitter and you make an account, just mute people. Don't even fight with them. When you're in your own little world over there, it's a really good time. I promise you that. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to make the screen bigger. Hey, Breezy in chat. Hey, Poetic Justice. It's so good to see you. All right, let's go. Oh, this weirds me out. So, okay. Basically, you guys, this stream is a variety of things Foodie Beauty from the past 3 days, okay? So this stuff could have happened 3 days ago, yesterday, whenever. But I'll do my best to try and break it down. Somebody found Salah's TikTok with this post, and it weirds me out and creeps me out. But I don't know. I'm also weird. So, Eyelash said in December 2023, Salah posted this on his now privated TikTok. Video coming as soon as I can get it edited about how this relates to the conspiracy that he has a son. So, if you guys are not subscribed to Eyelash, why not? And please do. If one of the mods can share Eyelash's channel, I'd appreciate that because this video I think is going to be interesting. But for you to be as fully creeped out as I am, oh God, I forgot about a clip that's coming up too. This whole stream is going to be weird, okay? You might not leave it feeling I don't know. You probably will leave it wanting a shower. This whole stream is just going to be weird. Okay. This is your warning. We're starting off strong this morning. Hopefully you're caffeinated. Eh. Lindsay! I don't know. It scares me. But again, that little diaper guy, you guys know that scares me too. Chucky scares me. Apparently, a lot of things scare me. I don't like that clip. I really don't. Lindsay, hello, gorgeous. Boo got a new profile picture. I hope you're doing well, Lindsay. I like didn't want to say anything. I don't know if you want to, but I hope everything is okay. La 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 la. Okay. Dave's World said life coach Foodie Beauty, we're not or life coach Foodie Beauty saying we're not here for a long time. But then she also says, I'd rather die early than give up fast food. Did I show you guys the replies to this? Hold on. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Okay, MJK said Arab women near worship their sons. No woman is going to leave their son with Chantal. Eyelash said Chantal was in Canada at this time. Salah was at this event with others, his wife and kid. What is this? And why do you want to go to this? I have questions. Out Cold said, how? This isn't Salon, his kid that's a cosplayer. And Eyelash said, cosplayer. Eyelash says it was an event Salah attended. It's been awful aside from the EF4 that tore the town up. A psycho rammed into my car Tuesday, so oh my God, Lindsay. It's like one of those things where when it rains, it pours, but you have to know that it's gonna get better because it can't get any worse at this point, right? So it's only up for here from here. If there's anything we can do as a community over here, to help your town, please let us know. We did it before for the fires over here. We could do it again for you. Please let us know if you guys need anything. I'm just so glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're okay. Texas T said, "Oh, I hope you get the video." Eyelash said, "Oh, I have all the clips and videos. I just need to edit them together." So I think what we'll do is when Eyelash drops it, please, please, you guys, go give her the view, and then we're gonna watch it together again as a channel after maybe it's been up for like 24 hours or something. I really hope their channel grows, by the way. I like their editing. But I'm scared to even say this because I really liked Paradise Pearl, and then the group of thugs on Twitter chased them off or chased Paradise Pearl off. So, uh, Eyelash, don't be chased off, please. I like your content. All right, we saw Foodie Beauty being a life coach. We're not here for a long time. But then she also says, I'd rather die early than give up fast food. That's wild to me. There's nothing that gratifying about fast food unless it's Portos. Oh, you guys are gonna see my Porto salad I got yesterday, by the way. I had a really good time with it. It was my lunch and dinner, and I was a happy camper. I felt satiated. I did all the yums. I did not have a foodgasm, but I came pretty damn close. Okay, so this is a clip. I'm assuming from her live stream where she came online to say she wasn't okay because she had gas. I'm okay, but people are so unhinged. I know. If you told me all my dreams could come true if I lived as foodie for 1 year, I wouldn't do it. Hell, I wouldn't even be her for 6 months. I don't think I could be her for a day. I really enjoy being clean. I don't know about anybody else, but okay, the process of getting into the shower sucks. Like, I'm never really motivated to get in, right? Because I know I have to shave my legs and like, I don't know. It's just the whole thing. So I really have to like pep myself up in there. But then when I get out, I love the feeling of smelling clean and being clean. And I love having freshly brushed teeth where I can like rub my finger across my teeth and it squeaks. I love deodorant. I love Bath and Body Works body sprays. I love going on scooter rides. If I was Foodie Beauty size, I could not go around and zoom around town on my scooter. I love being here. And I want to be here a little bit longer. I don't know how else to say it other than that. Before, I hated life. I hated waking up. I hated being part of life. I didn't understand why I was even put on this planet. I was so annoyed and bothered and triggered. And now it's like, I'm just happy to be here. That's the best way to sum it up. I'm just happy to be here. I want to be here a little bit longer. Unless the aliens want to take me, then I would really enjoy that. A spaceship ride sounds kind of fun. I don't know, if I'm on another planet, somebody else has to figure out dishes and laundry, right? All right, anyways, back to Foodie Beauty. Sorry, sometimes I vape, and then I think,
It's very,
and then I talk.
very restrictive diabetic diet. The last time I went to the diabetes doctor, they didn't want me to eat eggs or like red meat and not much cheese. It's very restrictive diabetic diet.
Okay, the probing I could do without. Hopefully they'll want to probe somebody else. Hopefully, there has to be somebody far more there's a lot of people far more intelligent than me, let's just be honest. They'll be probing those people, okay? All right. Hey, Ben-faced. Sometimes it's good to have that reassurance. What did Kez say? I made the mistake of going for a drink with my ex this week. Left feeling as though best decision ever made was telling him to go because it was. And sometimes we have to have those moments, right? Hold on, before we yap about Foodie Beauty, let's have a breezy moment. I remember at one period of like at one point in my life, right? It wasn't that long ago, like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I had this idea maybe I was the problem with my baby daddy, right? Maybe it was all me because I was the one drinking. And so I gave things another chance, right? And nothing had changed except for I was sober and he was older. And old dogs don't learn new tricks. I'm sorry to say. And it was just fucking miserable. Like it was fun for maybe 6 hours. And then I was like, oh, well, I was definitely a problem. Now, I just realized it wasn't all me. And I had to have that moment because for a long time, like, I let him make me feel a certain type of way because of who I used to be and what I used to do, right? Um, but no. Just all right, I don't remember what this clip was, so we're just gonna play it again. I'm sorry, I don't remember a damn thing Foodie said. Anyways, I'm saying all this to say, sometimes we have to have those moments where we're just like, "Oh, that's why things didn't work out, and that's why I need to never do this again." All right, back to Foodie Beauty. Breezy, stay focused.
It's very restrictive diabetic diet. The last time I went to the diabetes doctor, they didn't want me to eat eggs or like red meat and not much cheese.
Old wrinkly wiener. Yes. Okay. So I don't know what she said again. Something about cheese, but I'm not playing it again. He is in recovery. But I will say this, and this isn't bad, so I don't feel bad saying this if somebody were to stumble across this years later, right? You know how they talk about dry, whether it's like dry drunks or dry addicts, where you're like dry, like you say you're in recovery, but you're very like angry. I don't know how else to describe it. That is him. That is him. And it's not like that all the time. It's like, I don't know. Even my daughter would say this. Again, I don't feel bad because this isn't bad. This is truth. When he's in a good mood, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. But when he's in a bad mood, like hell is gonna be paid, and like the no joy is allowed in the room, or like within a 10-mile radius, right? And so that kind of person with me, like I'm the one who's always trying to find the positive in things, right? Even if my life is crumbling down, falling apart, burning down, like I will face it all with a smile and I'm trying to find the positive in it, right? Well, there's other houses out there, right? Well, I can't grow a new arm, but I can get a fake arm. I don't know. Like I'm always trying to find the positive side. And people who are always doom and gloom just drain the hell out of me. It's just how it is. Ruby, yes, white knuckling it. That's the perfect term. That's it. Yes, Aaron. No doctor wants anyone to eat eggs, cheese. Thank you, Runs with Scissors, for getting me back on track. So Runs with Scissors says no doctor wants anyone to eat eggs, cheese, and red meat every day. For the love of God, take the incredulity out of your voice. If I said that wrong, I probably did. Lindsay Max's mom blames me for his drug addiction, even though he was using for decades before he met me. And actually, I only first used with him. Wow. Boo, I'm telling you, it's always him and his mama's fault. Yeah, I'm just glad I don't have to suffer for anybody not going to therapy or for anybody's parents not putting them through therapy anymore. Let me tell you, my partner is seriously the perfect match for me. Like, always positive, always looking for the brighter side. Like, if he's in a bad mood, it's for like 2.5 seconds, right? Love it. Okay, so she's full of shit. Kristen said, okay, so what the doctor advised actually did register with you. You're just choosing to disregard it. Got it. Okay, think about how you feel. I think about this often. Think about how you feel when you're eating like really clean or really well for numerous days, however long that may be. But whether it's 2 days, 3 days, a week, the whole month, your body just has so much natural fuel. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. I know for me when I'm eating like salads and fruits, I don't know, all these vitamins I'm taking too. I'm on this whole little health thing. And though while I'm not perfect, I'm just trying to fix, I guess, the pain in my body how I can, or control it how I can, if that makes sense. But I notice like when I'm eating shitty and it's like, oh, fries from Wendy's, whatever else, sweet tart ropes, I am in actually more pain. Does anybody else notice that? When you're eating shitty, if you struggle with pain issues, do you notice when you're eating shitty, you just suffer more? But like when you're eating really clean and really well, you still have that pain. It's just not as brutal, I guess. Does that make sense to anybody? So I can't imagine what it's like being Foodie Beauty, waking up day after day, choosing like the shittiest things to put into your body. Hello, the wrong Missy. Good to see you, Carrie. I knew my ex lied about who he was when his mom looked at me and said, "What is a girl like you doing with my son?" We lasted another week. Wow. And the crazy thing, Lindsay, like you are so fucking gorgeous. You can have anybody on the planet. You really could. But I feel like times like we settle for what we, I don't know, maybe if we're going through things, we settle for what we think we deserve at the time. Or like we don't see ourselves how the rest of the world sees ourselves. Like everybody else is like, "What are you doing with that person?" And you're like, "It's what I deserve." Like I don't know. And I'm not talking about my ex specifically there. Like I mean, he's a good guy. He has a good career, a good family. He's just miserable, dude. Just miserable. All right. Two-Tailed said, "All I'm hearing is the doctor told me not to binge on cheese or eat fatty red meat and big mountains of rice. Can you believe it?" Sounds about right. This is a whole lot of clips of Foodie Beauty. We're getting to the feed, I feel like, eventually, though. Oh shit, fair an apology. I blamed her for my newly acquired sweetheart. It was me, yeah. And you could blame Free the People for that. You could blame Free the People in chat for that. One day he was telling us about, I don't know if it was Discord, YouTube, and I went and bought some. And then, but I had the cherry ones to start. Okay, which those are amazing in themselves. But then I tried the rainbow, and that started a whole thing. Like the rainbow ones, I feel like nobody else likes but me. They kind of taste stale compared to the cherry, but I like that it tastes stale. And I can't explain why. I like that it's harder to chew. I like that it's just, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so for the people, you have cost us all. Like, I'm pretty sure I gained 3 pounds from my sweet tart rope addiction. So what am I now? 148. I've never had sweet tart ropes, but I'm saying, no, you'll like them, and then you'll be addicted. Like, even if you look at the reviews for them on, let's say, Walmart.com, Dart.com, I remember I'm a review person. Sorry, we're okay. Foodie is just going to be covered when she's covered. Okay, you guys. This is one of those chats where we're just going to talk about everything. And what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, the reviews. So I'm a review person. So I like to look at the reviews of the things I order or plan to order. I don't know what to think. So I was looking at the Sweet Tart Ropes reviews, and people were complaining that their boyfriend eats them like they're fucking crack. Like he can't get enough of them. They're like, "I'm sick of ordering these." And it's true. They are so good. They just are. And now Foodie Beauty is going to have a whole habit. Watch. Sugar-free gummy bear reviews on Amazon are the best. I have to look them up now. You like stale candy canes. But the peppermint ones or the flavored ones? I like the stale, is it sweet tart ones? I don't know. They have the flavored ones, but I don't like peppermint in a candy cane or really in a candy to chew on. I like peppermint in tea though. I'm very weird. Anyways, this stream is supposed to be about foodie, and we're just yapping away. I vaped a little. I'm a chatty Cathy. Kristen said angsty teenagers have nothing on this huffalump. Okay, huffalump might be my new favorite word. I also, oh my gosh, who was it on Twitter was posting like English words you had never heard of? And there was this word called bumfizzled, I think, or bumfizzler. And I thought it was the funniest word in the world. And there was more words, but that's the one that stands out to me. Or titty nope. Something about a tit and nope. Oh God, I wish I didn't undo my retweet. Posted it because I wanted to talk about it with you guys. I'm like, no, they're gonna think something's wrong with me. But these words were fucking hilarious. If I can find it again, I'll post it. Anyways, this is a Foodie Beauty clip. I don't know if anybody cares at this point, but here you go. Who was it in our chat the other day that said that the sounds that she makes sounds like painful certain type of sex? And now it's all I can hear. Like, if you didn't know what she was doing, doesn't it sound like somebody having sex sometimes? Anyways, she's moaning, groaning, just sitting there. She has gas, I think.
Oh.
only 39 seconds in this 54-second clip, and all she's doing is huffing and puffing. Hi, Claudia. Hey, Joe. That's the annoyed huff and puff. I feel like if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think that's just gas. I think her and Scylla are fighting. That's the like, and you want the person to know you're irritated, but not at the same time. Do you know what I'm talking about? Always trying said, oh, life is just so hard for her. But with all those daily responsibilities and all, she's so overworked by all these obligations like cleaning and showering. She doesn't do either, though. So what else does she do? The breathing? But like, why was she live then? I don't know. For money, maybe? Attention for Salah? Maybe it's so he would see she's not okay. Tune in. I'm not really sure. But I swear they're fighting. Hey, Crystal. Snuffleupagus. I'm not speaking to you for the people. I literally went and knocked on my neighbor's door and handed her a package and a half and said, do not give these to me again until Saturday. Oh no. For the people, look what you started. Queen of WTF just made this emoji. Thinking sus? I don't know which one it is. Accepting gratitude. Wait, acceptance and gratitude are the key to a happy life, I think it is. Or happiness. And then a couple hours later, I'm not okay. I didn't understand the numbers. I didn't. I still don't. Why did she put those numbers? Is it somebody's phone number? And then remember she said something to Salah. She said if he didn't show up in chat, she was gonna out him. I don't know. I'm thinking like scorned lover. Like this is something Foodie would do, right? See that he was texting with another. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I know sometimes if you don't title a live stream, it'll give you a bunch of numbers, but she clearly had a title. So what if it's the number or part of the number that was texting her husband, which is why she was going every 2 seconds. My conspiracy theory, again, I could be wrong. Remember when she said that she can't brush her teeth like the rest of us because she gets too tired? Yes. But now, like, what is the excuse of since they have electric toothbrushes? I mean, all you really have to do is sit there and move it from one side of your mouth to the other. Shh, I said slow for the people. So listen, I thought she meant that if he didn't show up in chat, she would tell everyone she's babysitting his son. Maybe that. She just had so many videos about her not being okay. That's true. That's true. Maybe that's it. All right, wait. I wanted to look at this reply, and now I don't know if it's going to show up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chantel, Sally looks worse than Rev. He looks like he's given up. You eat up every extra cent. The man is wearing 3-year-old plus clothing covered in cat hair. His hair looks greasy and oily, and he no longer grooms. You literally make the men in your life lose all hope. Look at him here. Ugh. Hey, Arg. She could send his peen pics to Kuwaiti authorities. That's true. The stuff he was looking at on his phone is not allowed in Kuwait, I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't think so, anyways. Fat Cow said, I think it gives Foodie some degree of comfort that he's like this. It's the reverse of if your partner. Wait, I'm trying to scroll this way. Okay. It's the reverse of if your partner starts paying more attention to their appearance. It's a good indicator that they're cheating only. In this case, Salah's decline is a good indicator to Foodie that he's not. I mean, who would want him at this point? I feel like even if you're desperate, knowing what you know about him, ugh. Maybe she is trying to make him ugly though, so he won't be able to cheat much longer. She's just stressing him the fuck out. Making him pack on the pounds, look like he accumulated 20 addictions in 2 years. Here's another clip from Kristen, and PI retweeted it. I don't remember what it is, to be honest.
It says I've been live. There's something wrong with my phone. It says I've been live for 241 minutes. How many days would that be?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Isn't that like 4 hours, Chantal? Hours?
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Oh,
For
I'm telling
real.
her hours. It's a minute. Wait, yeah, it is hours, not days, because she thought she was days. Isn't it 4 hours? I could be wrong. I feel like that's a pretty good guess, though. The goth said she's too dumb to understand basic math, but I'm sure her husband is not stealing from her guys. Jeff said, dang, she's been live for 0.1 days. That's got to be a world record or something. Jimbo said, oh, for fuck's sake. Pamak said, bitch just asked how many days 241 minutes is. She's getting dumber by the day, of which there are 1,440 minutes in, cutie. Oh my gosh, permanent brain damage. Alive Not Living said, oh my fucking god, this stupid waste of oxygen. Male Queen called her an idiot. Yeah, sums it up basically. All right, well, let's keep going. Does she sleep anymore and everything just blends into one now? All the Mondays are the same? She thinks it's been days? Kitty said, newest Chantal, Foodie Beauty's quote. It says, oh wait, newest Chantal Foodie Beauty quote. It says, I've been live for 241 minutes. How many days would that be? Wow. Hey, Lori. I agree on the appearance thing and cheating. My ex started caring about his hair loss. Bought better cologne. Dressed nicer when he started cheating. It's a good indicator. It is. There's a delurking to say. What the hell did I just hear come out of her mouth? Oh, you're gonna regret lurking in just a moment. The feet are coming up. Just get ready for it. But she's giving her man an eye twitch. Oh my God. I get an eye twitch when I'm super stressed out. I don't
Do
know
you know what my
about
complaint's
anybody
gonna
else,
be?
or when I'm really mad. Because when I'm actually mad, I know I do my fake raging on here, like where I pretend to yell at the laptop and stuff. When I'm mad, I'm quiet. I'm quiet and I don't tell really like I don't really talk much. And so it comes out with my eye twitching. Like it just starts doing this annoying thing. Anyways, Foodie is giving him an eye twitch, I guess.
Do you know what my complaint's gonna be?
Yeah. The annoying people behind us.
I don't want to go to the movies anymore. Like I would rather watch it in the comfort of. Do you know what my complaint's gonna be?
Yeah. The annoying people behind us.
I don't want to go to the movies anymore. Like I would rather watch it in the comfort of. Do you know what my
She's giving him the eye twitch. He's stressed out. Nana Spiked, he said, Foodie Beauty listened to some of your Foodie Beauty, I listened to some of your life lesson bullshit video. For starters, do you know what chasing the dragon means? Maybe Google it? Secondly, if you want a quiet, humble life, then why waste time on YouTube? Lastly, why are you hung up on perfection? There are no perfect people, period. That's true. Okay, I mean, things could have changed, but back when I was running amok, I feel like chasing the dragon was smoking heroin. I could be wrong. Maybe things have changed. Maybe it means smoking shisha now. I don't know. But when she says it, I just assume she means she's smoking heroin. Breezy's unstable eye twitch. Yeah, when I'm like really sad too, like I don't know. When I'm mad or angry, I'm quiet, I'll cry, but like silently. And then the eye twitch, it's like twitching for mainly the rest of the day. I don't know, it's a thing. It's so fucking annoying too. If your eye has ever twitched like that, you know what I'm talking about. It just goes away when it goes away, but it's really distracting and annoying. And this is what she does to everything around her. That hijab is screaming for help. It wants to be put down. Scarletter said, I know the quality is very different, but I think this may be the same hijab. Just saying, it seems you're in danger if you don't drop the fork. It looks like she's shitting in the first photo. Sorry. Come on over, Salah. Hot and ready for you. But you look at it here. Do you wear things until they have holes and they're completely stretched out? I mean, some things you could get away with it. Like, I have a certain pair of ripped jeans where, like, the more they age, the better they look because they started out with some holes and now the holes just look better. Well, they're not really holes, they're rips, like a distressed look, if you know what I mean. But through time, my knee has gone through it. When I put it on, my leg has gone through the whole rip, distress, whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, those things look better with time. I feel like certain things you wear for religious reasons, like, you don't wear them till they fall apart, do you? Maybe you do. But she's also used this as a cheese strainer, didn't she? I mean, that'll do some damage. Deb said, I don't know. I call her Deb. I call her D people. I don't know what your name is, but just know if I call you Deb, that's what I think your name is, okay? That person that I'm now calling Deb says, what fork? This bitch uses her mitts to eat. Scarletter said, I'll meet you halfway. Shovel. Anna said, but the abaya is long gone now. Mary said, that's what I said. Even the head wrap is way too small. She's outgrowing everything. Do you outgrow a scarf? I mean, I feel like it goes with you through the changes of your weight. When you put on an extra 10 pounds, when you lose the 10 pounds, like it all just fits, right? It's usually pretty big. She's outgrowing a headscarf. But then, too, we've seen the size of her head. There's a whole other head to the back of her head now. Just two heads? Oh, this was my salad yesterday. This is what keeps me from having multiple heads and multiple fupas. The fact that I enjoy salads, I really do. And this is a salad from Porto's. It's sliced apple, pomegranate seeds, red onion, cheese, some sort of cheese. I'm assuming Parmesan. I don't know. That's what it tasted like to me. Those nuts are candied. It's heaven on earth, okay? When you put it in your mouth, it is the biggest party you will ever experience. Oh, and the croutons. I'm telling you, Porto's bread, I don't know what they put in it, but it is some sort of magic. And they use their bread for their croutons. It's the greatest salad you will ever have in your life. If you ever come to Southern California, please try Porto's. Please. And tell me that you ate there, and you will be part of the club. I think I just put I was satiated or satiating because it was. It was satiating. Breezy's ADHD brain, yes. That salad looks amazing. Why, thank you. Everything from Porto's is 10 out of 10. It's never just like, eh. I mean, sometimes on the fruit tartlet, they could put a few more pieces of fruit on. You could tell when they're having a busy day or not. But for the most part, it's 10 out of 10, okay? Best salad in the world. Ferris had a high on pills and then proceeds to fart Julia out of the room. We saw that happen in real time. I don't have a clip of it, thankfully. I don't want to experience it again. Prettier than 90% of us do. You can't do fruit on salads. I can't do like pineapple on pizza, but I feel like these things in a salad, you have to try it. Even strawberries in salad is really good. Um, just try it once and maybe you'll like it. Maybe. Virginia said that poor cat, I feel so sorry for it having to be locked in that fart box with the degenerate piece of shit. Julia deserves so much better. I mean, imagine being rescued or adopted or whatever they did with this cat, and your whole life is just smelling your owner's farts. I feel bad for her, and I hope she makes an escape one day. Miss T said taking advice from someone pulling out a kettle and cans of soup stored in their living room. Yeah, do you have a kettle and cans of soup in your living room? I can't get over this. Dangry Scott said Foodie saying things like, having gone through it and evolve suggest change or improvements, and you have never changed or improved your life. If you're talking about running to Kuwait to eat yourself to death rather than chasing a crackhead around Canada, that's not improvement.
Before I start talking about this video and some advice I have, and I know there's people who are gonna be like, I would never take advice from you, you're a mess. I think I've been through it, so I can offer some kind of experience advice, something that's helping me get through life, and maybe somebody else will find valuable. If you don't, that's fine. I wish you well on your journey in life. To each their own, you know, everyone's journey is different. But for me personally, this is just something that I've gone through during the human experience evolution process. And I do want to also just kind of emphasize that I'm far from perfect. You know, we don't have everything figured out by a certain age. Everyone is different, you know. So I'm gonna add some of this.
Candyland said my boyfriend going through dental work put on 20 pounds from something called almond peanut butter. Oh my gosh. My family likes that. I think they get it from Trader Joe's. I can't do almond butter. Can you guys? For some reason, I don't like it, but I can see how it would be good to some people. I could. Hey, Freedom. Hey, Fashionable. If Foodie is gone in her apartment, do you think anyone will find her because they will just think the smell is normal? Probably not. Maybe in like a week.
Chili garlic seasoning. I love it. Sauce, I should say.
Just, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is a reminder to clean your home. So if something happens to you, people don't have to be like, well, it always smells like that. You know what I mean? So people can find you, okay?
Just like that. And now the hot water, boiling water from the kettle. I have an old beat up kettle, whatever. And the water. And then we're just gonna let that, put something on top of it, this can of soup, and let it sit. And then a little fork. So I was scrolling social media. This is what inspired this.
Okay, nobody cares. But would you take advice from Foodie Beauty on anything other than how to ruin your life? Like, clearly, she doesn't succeed in anything. She doesn't stick to anything. Why would you want to follow her advice? And maybe she should compare herself to others because whatever she's trying to do, she's failing at. Maybe she should. Here's some good music for you guys to listen to. Alkaline Trio, search the song War Brain. I love it, obviously. I shared it. Okay, do you guys like Bright Eyes? Search the song Take It Easy, Love Nothing. You will thank me later, I promise you. And then you just have to search anything by Less Than Jake, really. They're a good time. But this song, Gainesville, Roxy, I don't know. I always knew listening to Less Than Jake, I had to go visit Florida one day, okay? And then I learned about the places where you can kayak and see manatees, but you can't touch them, right? So you can observe them and look at how their beauty, but you cannot touch them. Anyways, I just always knew I was going to make it out to Florida thanks to Less Than Jake, just to visit. Just to visit. But one day I will see you. I don't know. Is Gainesville cool, or is it just cool because they're from there? Here's her feet. I don't know why I've never seen this photo. Or maybe again I have and I've just forgotten with all the shits that I've seen between the lips and the fupa folds and all of that. I guess I forgot about her feet. Can you imagine how big they must be now? And this bitch has the nerve to yap about my feet. Can you even fit in shoes? I saw Bridget, or you saw Bright. I thought you said Bridget. I'm like Bridget. I saw Bright Eyes in concert. They opened for Lady Gaga. That's so cool. Or they're trying to keep her attack dogs from striking them. Elvis said. Every inch of her body is deformed. Those shoes are way too small. How do you even walk in them? I don't know. I may have big feet, but I have long feet. And they're like skinny. They're 10, but they're like skinny 10s. I've never wore a wide. No hate if you have wide feet. I'm just saying this is more than just wide, okay? She could park her foot in a whole ass parking space. That's insane. And like I've never seen feet that have fat on the side and the back. Anyways, I just want to take a moment to leave her feet up here because, my feet have been a big topic. So let's talk about her big, nasty feet that are going to be chopped off soon. Foodie, you better enjoy your legs while you have them. Seriously, use them while you still can. I have a friend who lost her leg, and I swear she's never been the same. Like, it changed something. And she even told me, like, a part of her died that day that her leg died. Um, I've watched this woman like, she had to work so hard to get a prosthetic, you guys. She had to put in, like, blood, sweat, tears, literally. I remember watching videos of her and, like, her family having to cheer her on. It was a whole fucking process. I don't think Foodie could go through with all that. I don't think Foodie could. So she better use her legs while she still has them. But what started this picture? I'm dying to know. Hold on. I have shoes for Chantal. Let us help you, fat twat. I don't even think these would work. Nope. Okay, but I kind of like these ones. I kind of do. I could just picture me in my little skinny jeans and a nice sweater. I don't know. It'll be my version of dressing up. I'm truly just in flip-flops or Chucks or barefoot. That's how it goes. Anyway, so this is what started it, but her feet obviously can't fit in that. Bally, since I know you have a foot fetish, I don't know why you obsess over my feet. Just go for Foodie Beauty. Look at this. Does that do something for you, Bally? Does it? All right, let's go away from the feet. I've had enough of her feet for one day. We saw Salah's feet yesterday, Foodie's feet today. No, I mean, despite what it looks like, I don't have a foot fetish. I think feet are nasty. Nobody knows that. She really had to touch her own face to make sure she's real and is in disbelief that her cheeks are actually that fat. I don't think she uses mirrors at all and really thinks she has a stretched out scream mask face. Well, that's what she looks like. But I don't think she uses mirrors. I mean, if I looked like her, I would avoid them too.
Yeah. That's it. Have fat cheeks. The new fan is in the bedroom.
Mare said her ankle has a vagine. Oh my god, okay. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. It does! Oh my god. That's the only hole Salah can make it in. It all makes sense. Right there. That's his go-to. Okay. Get me away from this now. I have the worst mental image and I am not okay. I need an adult. I need an adult. I need an adult. Okay, I have baby carrots and cankles on. It's just, oh god. Okay, back to this clip. Hopefully it's less traumatizing.
Yeah. That's it. Have fat cheeks. The new fan is in the bedroom. Yeah. That's it.
I had to vape. Sorry. I had to vape. I'm doing anything to scrub my brain, and I just figure if I smoke this Meds a little bit, maybe, just maybe I could forget. All right, No Bueno said, random conspiracy theory. Have we seen the stove since it broke? It seems like she never wants to film in the kitchen. Maybe they sold it. I just remember her saying something weird about people using her kitchen around the time it started. Yeah, she was making comments to Julia about her scratching things up and how she wouldn't be able to sell it. Then one day, after telling us her stove was broken, she said somebody was in there using her kitchen. They were renting it out. What if times are that hard she had to sell her stove? I mean, it's not like it's entirely impossible, right? I think most of us in addiction have been through a pawning stage. I know I did. I pawned shit that I regret so much to this day. I really do. But that's just how it goes. You pawn shit. Because as you start, like, as your using progresses, you need more and more and more of it. And then oftentimes, like that one drug, whatever it was that you got addicted to, leads to more things you become addicted to. So for me, for the longest time, right, alcohol was expensive in itself. And then I got a cocaine habit. And I had a good job at this time, so I was affording both. But then as habits go, I lost that job. And then how the fuck was I gonna afford my habits? I wasn't gonna sell my ass, despite what people say. No, I was not going to do that, okay? I didn't, no, no, just no. Anyway, so I was pawning shit to be able to afford my case of beer, my Coke, whatever else. So she eats like a fucking baby elephant. Salah doesn't work. She's not making 20 grand a month on YouTube anymore. Anime ran out of money. How is she affording her habits? How? How? And I don't believe food is her only addiction. While it might not be coke that she's doing something, okay? Whether it's pills, whatever else that's like opium but isn't over there. I forgot what somebody in our chat was telling us about it. Anyways, what I do know is this shit is expensive. It just is. It adds up. She's 900 pounds. She probably has to sell shit at this point. Salah's addicted. And Salah's addicted to something, whether it's corn, I don't know. He's addicted to shit. You could see it in his eyes. You can see it. It's all over his face, the way he acts. You could tell. He's doing something. Something he's not supposed to. I guess time will tell. We'll find out. I thought this was so funny. Whoever put up this sign, my ass opens at 6 a.m. That's really early for somebody's ass to open. I feel like while I'm up early, I'm not opening till like noon, okay? Maybe even after 1. I gotta caffeinate first. Anyways, tired ass said, just going to drop this here. If you know, you know. And then they hashtagged Foodie Beauty. He's literally addicted to shit. That too. That too. All right, let's keep going. Runs with Scissors pointed out that Salah only has one shirt. Runs with Scissors, have I ever asked you, are you an RN with Scissors or are you running with Scissors? Do I say your name right? I feel like I've thought this in my head a million times and I never know if I pay attention to the answer. Anyways, so this person runs or running, or she might be an RN. Anyways, the person with scissors that's in our chat and I love, that's only has one shirt in 3 years. 2 years ago when you could walk, you are nasty. Dude, retire this shirt. Maybe it's his good shirt. Maybe it's the only shirt that fits these days. We see the gut. Salah's addiction is new since Foodie and as an escape in my thoughts. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I made a joke the other day that she could drive somebody to drinking again if they had to live with her. But like, could anybody seriously, like, how strong you are in your recovery? This is why I'm very careful of who I put myself around. Like people like that would have you considering, was life that bad out on the streets, homeless? Like because she fucking robs your joy, steals any ray of sunshine you have. Like she's just a Debbie Downer, negative. She's a brat. She's toxic, never satisfied. She would wear on somebody. She would. Ash said Chantel needs to skip a meal and buy her and her son some fresh Temu clothes. They are literally wearing rags. I would be so embarrassed to be out with these two. She's got holes in her clothes, stretch marks, literally from her abaya ripping, her clothes ripping. He looks like he just stuck his head in somebody's shitty toilet that got clogged. I mean, they wear the same thing every time they go out. I'm not saying I'm the most fashionable person, but like I don't wear the same shirt 3 days in a row. I just don't. I don't. I even have daytime pajamas. I have nighttime pajamas. I have my going out shopping clothes. I have my going to see my sister clothes. Do you know what I mean? But none of them have holes in them except for the distressed jeans that are supposed to be there. All right, let's keep going. Heptaglom. Oh, this thing right here. When you try to make the heart symbol, this is what inspired our thumbnail, by the way. When you try to make the heart symbol with just one hand, it looks like something else entirely. And Two Tailed said that Foodie Beauty is demonstrating what she would do if Anime Sucks comes to visit. Okay, so we're just gonna make this full screen, and it might just play like 5 or 6 times. Just go with the flow.
Thank you guys who contributed. Thank you, Bear. Thank you guys who contributed. Thank you, Bear. Thank you guys.
When's the last time you think she got to do that to anybody? When she paid for it? I want to see these comments though. Okay. Oh! I was gonna go in the replies. It's art. Okay, they came up. It's a cartoon. It's a wiener dog. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened, and we're just gonna keep going. Babe, new sleep paralysis demon just dropped. Babe, what would you do if you woke up from the scariest dream and this was floating over you? I don't know. I would hope that I could like project somewhere. My dreams are pretty vivid. It feels like I'm like floating through space sometimes. I would just hope that I could leave, or that I would just die in that moment because that's terrifying. It's terrifying. It's like the sweatpants scene in Mean Girls. These are the only pants that fit anymore yet. I want to watch that movie again so bad. I feel like watching Mean Girls and Clueless, because Clueless is just amazing, and no matter how many times you see it, it never gets old. And then you have to do the rolling with the homies part with your hands. You know what I'm talking about? Did you know it's 109 degrees for Foodie Beauty right now? And I love this for her. I hope she's suffering. Be fashionable. You know, I really should look in my replies more. I mean, the replies I want to go into more. But again, I mean, it was a drawing. It's not like it was a literal eggplant. So there's that. Anyways, I hope that she is hot and sweating and suffering, and I hope Salah is miserable. It's 109 for her. Let me see what my weather is going to be like this week. Everybody, let me know what your weather is going to be. So, in case you're curious, today is going to be 85. Tomorrow will be 82. The weekend will be in the 70s up until Tuesday. By Thursday, it'll be back in the 80s, and it's just going to get hotter after that. So I will be poolside. That is what I do now. I feel like I should have been a weather girl. I really enjoyed that more than I thought I would. I think I missed my calling, you guys. I should have had a boob job on the news in a short mini skirt. That's what should have happened. No Bueno said, I don't want to keep upping the amount of insulin I have to take just so I can eat. And that's what Foodie Beauty said. They asked, did you happen to consult a doctor any of the times you decided to increase your insulin? I'm guessing no. She's gonna die.
I know moderation is fine for most people, but when you're diabetic, like I've said, nope, it's not fine. I don't want to keep upping the amount of insulin I have to take just so I can fucking eat.
I swear people in our chat were talking about how they thought she was increasing her dosage so she could eat whatever she wanted. And I believe it now. I know she'll argue and say this is isn't what she meant, or she was just joking, but I could see Foodie Beauty doing that. She's a fucking idiot. Hold on, I'm locked out of my chat and I can't get you guys back. Okay, good, I see you now. You can go back to college and get that. I should! It's never too late. I mean, with plastic surgery, I mean, I could look young again. Not that I look old, but all it takes is a little Botox, right? I don't necessarily need a boob job, maybe like a lift. I am 42, but maybe I should. Weather with Breezy. Wonder Mom said from the moment Foodie Beauty wanted insulin, I said she would abuse it, and this is how she does. She's injecting her carbs away with insulin and still has syrup as blood. Offline, she's eating even more. She's actively killing herself with food and the abuse of insulin. Who is upping the insulin? I think she is. I mean, do I know for sure? No. Do I buy that she sees a doctor regularly? No. Do you think somebody at the pharmacy would tell her, oh, well, maybe you should just up it 10 more? I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is I did ask my diabetic mother one day lots of questions and told her what I knew about what Foodie Beauty was doing and what she says her blood sugar readings were. And my mom said nothing that Foodie Beauty was saying made any sense. Like, she's like, it doesn't make sense to me. How is she still alive? Like, why is she doing insulin and this? A lot of it didn't make sense to my mom. Again, I don't think my mom is the same type of diabetic Foodie is. I mean, I don't even know. Is it type 1 or type 2? She takes metformin but is on the Ozempic type thing, but not for being diabetic, just because she wanted to be. So that's the whole thing. Is that type 1 if you're on the pills for it? I think so. Anyways, she did have to take classes. They suggested her to take them anyways, and she did because she was new to it, didn't know really anything about being diabetic, wanted to learn. Anyway, she said the stuff that I was telling her at least made no sense to her whatsoever. She didn't understand how Foodie Beauty was still even alive. Foodie uploaded a Wendy's mukbang. I hear California has the best and cheapest in-state tuition. Wouldn't go to the doctor potentially. I should look into it. Wouldn't go to the doctor potentially get her deported or visa renewal denied. Even if it wasn't doing weather, I think eventually it would just be fun to read something or be a voice of something. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. I could play a really good airhead if they needed me to. A really good valley girl from Southern California. So Foodie Beauty's Wendy's mukbang. Poop Olympic said, nothing like a good diabetic friendly feast of a large chili, large french fries, spicy chicken nuggets, a burger topped with bacon, fried onion rings and nacho cheese sauce, and 2 side cups of nacho cheese and barbecue sauce. Oh, and a Diet Pepsi. Wasn't she just having issues yesterday because of the way she was eating and she was in pain? And I swore she was gonna didn't I maybe I imagined this, but I could have swore there was a moment we covered. She said it either in the live or in a clip that she was gonna start eating better. I guess today's not the day. That's a lot of food. When I go to Wendy's, I just get the Caddyshack. Have you guys ever had that? It's like their version of an Arnold Palmer. It's really tasty. Yeah, she uploaded this, I think, a few hours ago. Maybe an hour ago? Greedy as fuck. Lori said, grateful for Wendy's, guys. Oh, yeah, she just gave us a lecture about being grateful, not comparing to yourself. But obviously, she's not grateful for the food she has in her fridge because she picked out at Wendy's. Yikes. Dave's World said, Foodie Beauty's grifting TED Talk. Be grateful for the things you have. Also, Chantal, I don't have money to shop at Sephora. Everyone give this humble being your money. Poor thing. Oh gosh. Okay, Narcy said Chantal is live and not okay again. But you were just so happy 2 hours ago in the video you uploaded. So which is it? You need mental help. I'm sure it's just a crash grab clickbait for your visa hop next month, but the whiplash is annoying and frankly boring. It would appear that she's going through some sort of mental health episode, and she needs to get back on whatever medication she was on. I'm not a therapist. I'm just saying. And within 2 hours, you're happy, you're grateful, then everything's doom and gloom, and you're ordering everything at Wendy's. I mean, pick a lane. Okay, here's a clip from the Wendy's. I'm sorry to do this to you. Oh, and we get to see her eat chili. Yay.
I didn't feel like eating rice and meat again because I had that yesterday. Sometimes I like
Kim!
having different things. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10?
For my salads, they're not really my salads. My salad idea, the main one I eat, I got from Erin. It's like strawberries. You could do kale, really, or spinach, feta cheese. You can do some red onion, and then I do like a raspberry balsamic vinaigrette. So that's the main salad I eat at home. I do pasta salads sometimes, but that's really like for family gatherings. And then Porto's makes an amazing salad with apples and pomegranate seeds and red onions, candied walnuts, and croutons. But I'm pretty sure you could recreate something pretty damn close. Your croutons won't be the same, but that's okay. Just get your favorite croutons. I don't know. A good salad, it fills you up. That's the reality of it. It fills you up. If you have a good salad with some fruit in it, um, you don't need to drench it with salad dressing. Sometimes I do just because, like, I don't know, I'm me, okay? Sometimes I drizzle a little lightly, and sometimes I'm like, get on the salad, bitch, I'm hungry. So it really just depends, but I find that it like fuels my body. I have natural energy. I stay fuller longer. But also I've been doing salads with taking sea moss. So I think that's been helping a lot. One thing about sea moss, let me tell you, you will pee like a motherfucker. I don't think I've ever peed so much in my life. And I was pregnant at one point in my life, let me tell you. I pee. I take one sip and then I pee like I've never peed before. But I guess the sea moss, I couldn't do the gel. That's what most people do. I don't know that anybody cares about this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. If you take it, you're not supposed to be on it long term, and that's what they don't tell you. Everybody's like, "Oh, you can implement it into your daily diet." Yeah, but you're not supposed to be on it for that long. Like, you're supposed to take breaks at least in between because it has iodine in it, and that's not good for you to have so much. There's also other things. If you're not doing your research on sea moss, you can get sea moss that has heavy metals in it, which again is not good for your body. So do your research if you're ever going to try it. But I will say, I feel like it's kind of magic But I don't even think it was magic. I think my body just probably needed maybe all the stuff that's in that red algae, okay? But I have, like, this insane amount of energy to get so much stuff done, and, I'm not, like, hungry all throughout the day. I don't know that anybody cares, but if you're gonna try it, just don't be on it forever. Maybe take it for, like, a month and a half at a time, take a break. And always talk to your doctor too, because if you have thyroid issues, CMOS might not be good for you. So always talk to your doctor. Queen of WTF said, I feel like my body needs a full reset. I feel like my body needs to fast. And then uploads a Wendy's mukbang. She did talk about Annabelle. So I don't really want to hear her talk about it. I know very little about it. I know you're not supposed to move that doll, right? I think it was even written in something like, "You cannot move this doll." And they moved it, and things are catching on fire. That is what I do know. So depending on what you believe in, that could be Annabelle Annabelle's ghost pissed off. It could be the curse of her. It could be an awful coincidence. Who knows? I don't know. Hello everyone. Hey Sniper. Heavy metals. Rice and meat. Oh no, the horror, the horror. This is pure gluttony and any religion. It's just so much food. Like, she doesn't need it. She's dying. She's greedy as fuck. But what we did learn is her eating that fast food is basically releasing a bunch of endorphins, right? Or like feel good things. So it's basically like her taking a hit every time she has a cheeseburger. Oh, these are the flowers that are blooming. Sun's out, buds out, or sun's out, blooms out. I don't know, however it goes. I showed you guys these the other day, but now they are out in all their glory. And I cannot describe to you the joy I feel going out in the backyard every day, seeing them. They're beautiful. I feel like they're my friends. I don't care. Make fun of me if you want to. The lizards of my backyard are my friends. Okay. The ants that frequent my backyard are my friends. I don't know. I just get really excited about nature. That's what I should say. No, I don't think they're really my friends, but I'm excited for the beauty in my backyard, for what I get to look at every single day. It's kind of a good time. Make fun of me all you want, people, but at one point I used to get my kicks doing lines in club bathrooms. Okay, so let me have my flowers, let me have my lizards, let me have it. These are my feel good things that hit my brain, whatever they are, serotonin, endorphins, whatever it is. This is I get like a natural high from going out there, being excited to see what's out there. I have the view of the mountains, beautiful flowers. It's truly my safe space. It's my sanctuary. It's where I find joy and peace. All right, let's keep going to more gluttony. I don't know, it makes me sad Foodie doesn't have like anything like this that you could just go outside and water and be fully satisfied with, right? Like that's a good time to you. You don't have to stuff your face. You don't have to have somebody shit on you. You just go outside and water a few plants. Visit the lizards. Visit the birds. Look at the mountains. Be grateful they're not on fire. It's a really good time. Foodie and her Wendy's. I can't watch this whole thing. I just can't. I plan on eating later. So here's a recap, but I have to cough really fast before I read it. The ants that live in my mailbox right now are not my friends. Are they red ants? Those ones, okay, we could do without red ants, to be honest. I mean, maybe we couldn't and we need them. I don't know. I just know that they're really mean and they pack a painful punch. Have you ever stood on top of like a red ant hill on accident? You thought it was just regular ants, and then your foot's all bit up. It's awful. Okay, so here's a recap of the Wendy's mukbang feast and Annabelle the evil doll burned down a plantation. Check out Emma Maris for a new view on nature, or read Braiding Sweetgrass. I just took a screenshot. Check out Emma Maris for. Where is she? Where can I find her? Okay, so this is the recap of Annabelle, the Wendy's mukbang. PI says we open on yet another greasy episode of Gourmet Delusions with Foodie Beauty, featuring a Wendy's buffet big enough to feed a small village. Spicy nuggets, nacho cheese, a fry mountain, and a cheeseburger so overloaded onion rings, cheese sauce, ketchup, bacon. It probably has its own zip code. All washed down with the holy elixir of balance, a Diet Coke. Health vibes only. She claims she's fasting, aka sleeping all day, like a hibernating bear, and is now starving. Her eyes are so swollen you'd think she just lost a boxing match with a pillow. In the background, Salah, the husband no one asked for, giggles creepily like a haunted Build-A-Bear. We still don't know why he's here. We never will. She says she can't eat rice 2 days in a row. Unlike KFC, Taco Bell, and Hardee's, which she rotates like tires. Then we're treated to yet another retelling of the Annabelle doll story. Yes, again, now with the added chaos of a plantation burned down. Sure, why not? What follows is an ASMR nightmare of slurps, gasps, and chewing that could summon demons. The only thing scarier than Annabelle is watching this with the volume up. Rating 1 out of 5. Diet Cokes. Lost points for noise pollution and haunted husband jump scares. Yeah, we're not watching it. Thank you, PI, for the recap. I can skip the slurping. Oh, I think this is a song for you. Wait, did you guys get lucky? I think you got lucky. There was a horrible clip of Pete's talking about how he starts his day. So I guess you're not getting that lucky because I'm telling you, and I don't know where the hell it is. I thought I retweeted it. Okay, so Pete's, it was a clip of him. I couldn't tell you where I saw it, but maybe if I liked it, I can find it. He tells us he starts his day off by like jacking off for 6 hours. 6 hours? 6 hours. For one thing, who has the time? For one thing, like, at what point does it become like unpleasurable? Like 6 hours. I can't get over it. Maybe you guys don't need to hear the clip. Let me know if you really want me to find it, but just take my word for it. I was like, who has the time? Who? Okay, I think this is a song. Yeah, I didn't retweet it. Okay, maybe it was for a reason. Let me make this bigger before. Okay, this is on TikTok, I guess, and it's a song about Amberlynn Reed. Let me make sure it's turned up.
From the ER to Denny's, cardiac scares, and a moon's over Miami. From scrubs to eating a grand slammy, Amberlynn went to the ER, then Denny's.
And outside of the Denny's, we went to eat here.
Then Denny's. Amberlynn went to the ER, 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 then Denny's. Denny's.
I asked for an apple, but got 2 chips, whatever. I can't even quote myself.
I love that song, and I feel like I need to hear the whole thing. And I don't know if anybody pictured this in their head. Remember the point in time when, like, I don't know, Fall Out Boy came out, and it was the cool. I love Fall Out Boy, by the way. But it was like the cool thing to do to play the guitar like you were having a seizure. That's the best way I can describe it. So I was picturing somebody, maybe me even, playing the guitar like Fall Out Boy during this song. I might have to play it again if you're super annoyed by it. Sorry. I totally understand. But this is me and how I work and I play things multiple times. Sorry.
The ER to Denny's, cardiac scares, and a moon's over Miami. From scrubs to eating a grand slammy, Amberlynn went to the ER, then Denny's.
And outside of the Denny's, we went to eat here.
It's ready.
Denny's. Amberlynn went to the ER, then 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 Denny's. Denny's.
I asked for an apple, but got 2 chips, whatever. I can't even quote myself.
Wait, hold on. Lori said it's by the band. Wait, I just pinned it. Denny's for the 3M. Hold on. Backstory, she is rebutting a very well climate nature guy who said we have reached the end of nature. Oh, okay, that's the video. Thank you, thank you. But what did you tell me? Hold on, I'll just look on my screen. It's too small. Wait, it's Ready by the band, available on Spotify and Apple. I'm gonna buy it. It's my music taste too, Ruby. That's why we get along so well. Operation Housewife. Okay, really fast. I'm gonna see. I don't know why I'm doing this to you. I'm gonna see if I can find the tweet about the jerking off for 6 hours. Stella was impressed. To the men out there, can you do that for 6 hours? I mean, is that still enjoyable? I feel like you would get bored at some point, right? I mean, I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. 30 minutes tops, it's like, and then after that, goodbye. I don't think I have it. Mother effer. Hold on, I'm checking my Twitter. I swear to God, I'm not gonna be happy if I can't traumatize you guys. No offense. I'm probably gonna have to look for it later. All right. Well, just know I will stumble across it, and just know Pete starts his day by getting off for 6 hours. I start my day with music, and then I scoop up dog poop. Yay! And then I do laundry usually. Um, I'll fold what's in the dryer, load dishes into the sink. I mean, who has time for 6 hours of pleasure? All right, you guys, I love you. I have to go, but I will be back tomorrow. If Foodie Beauty goes live or anything, I can snipe it. If we miss anything that she does today, I'll do a morning stream too. We'll do a morning gossip stream and recap. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you to everybody who comes to hang out every day. I know I'm really weird, so thank you for putting up with me. Have a great day. Wait, Niagara. Dandelion. Pete has got the dong. Maybe that's why. Maybe if you just are massive, it's a good time. Like, what else do you have to do? All right, bye, you guys.